shoot, I said that you claim it. Instant Xbox, spin the block, his legs slide. Fast talker, no riddling, moonwalker, selling moon rock just to make dividends. You in traffic with family? That much make it a portrait. Gun kick back, not grannies from porches. David on the scene, you know that it's scorching. What's a man with king? No response to the saying, advancing the line, advancing the payment. You front the game and shoot, what said that you claim?
You already know the time, told my boys to hold the line. We gon' shoot it out in seconds, leave you posted like a vine. Bow your head down to the king, leave your roses at the shrine. We stay ready for the war, just need the king to drop the sign. Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? Say what you running from, what you running from? I'm with my team, we bleed green, that's what you wanted, huh? This what you wanted. This what you wanted, huh?
Peace and blessings, and welcome back to Xbox Frontline News with your boy, the King. So we're going to have tons of people pulling up today because tons of people want to hear what I got to say. They want to hear what the King has to say on what's going on with Xbox. Now, you guys know, like I know, what's happening, right? We got a lot of things moving and shaking. We have a lot of the indie games being shown today. So you're going to see a lot of indie trailers being played here today. You're going to see a lot of games being played here today. We also had all the AMD stuff come out with the FSR and all that wonderful stuff. We're going to delve into that stuff tomorrow. But we got breaking news today, and that breaking news today is incredible. Now, you know, like I know, we get a chance to see the hypocrites do the back tuck, do the walking flip, do the goalpost raise to get in the craze. Listen, I'm going to talk about what Game Pass is doing, and I'm going to talk about Xbox console sales in a minute. In a minute, we're going to get to that. But y'all here for what? Y'all here for Senua's Saga. Y'all here for that. Y'all here to hear what the King got to say. Now, you're going to hear a lot of your favorite Xbox dudes talk that doom and gloom stuff. Baby. She been out there. What's old to me is new to you. Who am I to keep her locked up? Nah, that's not how we do it over there, Playboy. Playboy. We're going to have to get that money. Because when you don't reach your internal metrics, or when you do, and you're no longer selling, well, we can't leave stuff on the shelf. We got to get that money, baby. So a lot of times you guys are looking for what's the next move. The next move is the best move, baby. We're going to pull up. We're going to show out. We're going to pump in your house. Bring it this way. Cash on deck. That's what make the world go round, right? A lot of you dudes is taking it the wrong way. And I like you. I like you a lot. I really do. I really appreciate you. I have you guys coming over to Frontline Gaming streams. Like today when I was playing Destiny. I was playing Fortnite. I was playing Marvel Rivals. I was playing all day, and you know, people jumping in, jumping out, or whatever, jumping in the Discord. We having a good time. We talking. We having fun. And I'm looking at you dudes, and I'm realizing a lot of you dudes just want to come over there in console war. What are you gonna do when I put the Pro here? Because I'm taking this Switch out in a second and putting the Switch 2 there, and I'm gonna put the Pro right next to this. What are you going to do when I'm playing pros and stuff like that? What are you going to do? What's going to happen? But that's on Frontline Gaming Stream. But on Xbox Frontline News, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to run it up on you bumps. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know what it is. We're about to get that bread. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. Spend them out of business. Oh, you see how it's done? Get that bread. As of today, you can cloud stream through GeForce Now or Xbox Cloud Gaming. The options is yours. Xbox is everywhere. They're joining cloud streaming through various different means. And if you actually are a member of GeForce Now, you have a subscription there. Well, now you can stream all your wonderful games from Game Pass through there. And you know, like I know, GeForce Now uses some of the finest tech More options makes it greater. Xbox for the win. Games coming to Game Pass, and these are the games that you need to look out for. Now, I got a couple of key games that I do want to go over, but the games coming to Game Pass this rest of this month, you have, and trust me, you don't want to miss a couple of these games. Available today is Monster Train. So Monster Train is available in Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass PC, and Monster Train is dope. All right, so this is Monster Train 2. You're going to love it. Check it out. Coming soon, Creatures of Avia on Xbox Series X and X, May 22nd, now with Game Pass Standard. Stalker 2 is being released into Game Pass Standard. Tales of Kansega Zao. We had that interview on Iron Lord's podcast, and trust me, it's going to be released inside Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass PC. You're going to love it. May 22nd. Tom Clancy's The Division 2 on May 27th. Now, if you know the reason why the 27th is so important is because the Battle for Brooklyn DLC launches that day. The fact that they're putting it back inside Game Pass makes sure that the maximum amount of eyes is on the product. And those people playing, and I will be playing Tom Clancy. I actually downloaded it right now. And I will be getting that DLC Battle for Brooklyn that will be launching on May 27th. That is, I think it's on a Thursday or the Tuesday. I think that's a Tuesday. We will be having a ball. To a T will be releasing in Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass PC May 28th. Available on day one with Game Pass, a charming, colorful adventure from the creators of Katamari. That game is To a T is dope. You're going to love that game. Metaphor ReFantasia. I purchased this game. I want to punch somebody in the face right now. I never got a chance to play the game. All right. So this is the reason why I want to punch somebody in the face. It's going to be available on Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass PC, and Game Pass Standard May 29th. Spray Paint Simulator on May 29th. Game Pass Ultimate, Game Pass PC, available on day one on Game Pass. What is it? And then we're going into June. I don't really want to go too much into June, but 15 more games coming to Game Pass Cloud Gaming Beta on May 23rd is Brutal Legend, Costume Quest 2, Day of the Tentacle Remastered, Full Throttle Remastered, Grim Fandango Remastered, Max the Curse of Brotherhoods, Neon Abyss, which is my favorite, one of my favorite games, Quantum Break, Rare Replay, Scream Ride, State of Decay Year 1, Steam World Dig 2, Sunset Overdrive, a fantastic game, Super Lucky's Tale, love the game, Zoo Tycoon, Ultimate Animal Collection, DLC and game updates, Sea of Thieves Season 16 starting May 22nd, Sea of Stars, Throes of the Watchmaker available now. That launched on Tuesday. That's something that you will love. In-game benefits, Call of Duty Warzone, Game Pass Pack 2 available. Smite 2 Summer Fun Medusa's Drop is available now. Game Pass Ultimate Perks, Throne and Liberty, Commander of the Fireflies item on May 22nd. Tom Clancy, The Division 2, EMS Outfit starting on May 29th. And the rest of the stuff we won't be getting into. But again, Game Pass is rocking, ending the month of May on a bang. Going into June, we have seen some of the incredible games launching inside Game Pass, and sure, June will continue this roller coaster ride going forward. Liza P confirms new difficulty options in a boss rush mode. Now, the Liza P's developers have confirmed that the patch will bring the Overture DLC to the game, will introduce new difficulty options and a boss rush mode. Now, these difficulty options will range from the Butterfly's Guidance and the Awakened Puppet. The original difficulty of the game will be available as a Legendary Stalker. Making it 3 options to choose from is definitely a surprising move for the Souls-like game to feature difficulty options. However, it might be a smart move because it gets more people to play. Now, also when you get the Liza P Overture DLC, they will give you like this boss rush mode. It's pretty cool. I think it's called Battle Memories. You get to go back. You get to go back and fight all the bosses if you had like a wonderful time. And now you have 3 different levels of difficulty. You're able to tackle the game in that fashion. I think the game looks great. I always thought that this was one of the Souls-like games that if I got a chance to play it more, I'm not a Souls-like player, so maybe these difficulty options helps me out. And if it helps me out, I know it helps you out. So again, Liza P, when they release, and we haven't got the release date for the DLC as of yet, but as soon as that happens, you'll know about it here on Xbox Frontline News, where I bring you the news. Poor little Sony seems to be stubbing their toe yet again. PlayStation Stars is coming to a close. SIE evaluates new ways to evolve future loyalty programs and efforts. As of today, they will be taking no new members. That sucks. And if members choose to cancel the PlayStation Stars membership starting today, it would not be possible to rejoin this version of the program, and members will lose all the points. Remember when they took it away, they brought it back, and we didn't know what was happening and all this stuff? They always knew that they was going to dump you in the streets. The current PlayStation Stars member can still earn digital collectible points and level up their status until July 23rd on 2025 at 7:59 PTD or 11:59 JAST time, whatever the hell that is. I don't know. Where's my time? Where's my time? That's what I'm talking about. After this date, there will be no new PlayStation Star campaigns available on any additional award status and nothing to be earned. The version of the PlayStation Star program will be fully ended November 2nd, 2026. The current PlayStation Stars members can continue to redeem points as long as their points don't expire before then. We want to let you know that the PlayStation Stars members will still be able to access digital collectibles after these dates have changed, after these have taken place. They have dumped you. They always were going to dump you. They knew they was throwing you in the bushes because you're not special. You never was special, and this is how special you are. They cut you off. You're not getting nothing from them. They said, take everything from them. Give them nothing. This is becoming absurd. This is becoming absurd. May update. Retro Classics come to Game Pass today. PC gaming updates and more. This is ridiculous right now. I'm telling you, announcing Retro Classics available to all Game Pass members right now. Listen, they're thrilled to launch Retro Classics, a collaboration between Xbox and Anti-Stream Arcade, available to play for Game Pass members globally. Starting today, Game Pass members can dive into the collection of 50-plus players. Activision games from the 80s and 90s, including beloved titles like Commando, Grand Prix, Kaboom, MechWarrior 2, 31st Century's Combat, and Pitfall. The initiative is to step up our commitment to game preservations and back compatibility, allowing players to experience as many timeless games as possible. Do you understand what that means? That means overnight, Xbox Game Pass has exploded with 50 new games for you to play right now. If Game Pass ain't the wave, I don't know what is. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. You know how it is. We're going to run it up on these bums. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. I already downloaded this. I'm already going to get into this. This is going to be featured on Frontline Gaming streams. Oh my God. We're going to have so much fun playing there. Xbox Game Pass. Only where the winners play. Best-selling game in April was Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered. The whole April. Knocking out Assassin's Creed Shadows from the top spot. Coming in second was Forza Horizon 5. We know why. I told you. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. We're going to run it up on these bumps. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. You dudes wanted smoke, now you got smoke. You wanted action, now you got action. This is it for you. This signifies the doom, the end, the long kiss goodbye. Mwah. You're out of here. Avita J. You ever wonder what happened to that mobile app that Xbox and Sarah Bond talked about and that was supposed to be released in July 2024? Well, we come to find out that Apple was having a big fight with Epic Games and Microsoft joined in on that because all the delay really is Apple's fault. Apple doesn't want you to be able to buy a game in the app and stream it from the same app, which is a huge convenience. They force Xbox to have it separate, and you have to go through a browser and do all this other stuff. And the workaround makes it too cumbersome, if you will. So there's an injunction that's going on, part due to the fact that Epic did win the case, right? And Apple has refused to allow Fortnite onto the platform. And they went in front of the judge to figure out what is the delay and what's the holdup, because they were reported to have Fortnite back into the store. Well, that hasn't happened as of late, and they're back into court. And all of this is holding up Microsoft's move to have that done, because they want that whole functionality to happen seamlessly across Android devices and also iOS devices. So again, the holdup is Apple, but you're just delaying the inevitable. Despite what the naysayers say, Atomfall was immediately profitable. They also have a DLC that's coming out, and you can get that DLC if you just upgrade the game inside Game Pass. So right now, if you upgrade the game inside Game Pass, you get that DLC for free. It also comes with a bunch of enhancements and stuff like that to the game. But Atomfall was immediately profitable despite launching inside Xbox Game Pass. Rebellion has already considered sequels and spin-offs from this wonderful game. I will get a chance to stream this game on Frontline Gaming Streams. That's the sister channel to this channel. It's a separate channel. It's not the same. So just because you sub here doesn't mean that you're subbed over there. But majority of the time, the link is in the description of the video. So you can just go over there, sub, and check out all the wonderful stuff. I was playing Destiny over there today. But again, this is in stark contrast to what people tells you that Game Pass cannibalizes sales and Game Pass doesn't allow games to sell. That's an absolute farce. If you make a great game and it's inside Game Pass, it actually puts more eyes on your product. And why wouldn't you want more eyes on your product? I think that's a wonderful thing because, listen, at the time that Atomfall came out, there's way too many games for me to even consider Atomfall, and I would have probably got this thing on a Black Friday sale, and that would have been way on a free sale, right? Buy two, get one free, and maybe not. Maybe I don't get a chance to play the game. But again, Game Pass for the win. It's just a Game Pass winning week. You know what sucks? I went out and purchased this because it was $2. One of the worst Xbox games of all time has dropped to $2.99. And I went out and purchased it. $2.99. First of all, I don't like a game being labeled worst of all time. And I guess we're going to get a chance to play that on Frontline Gaming Streams, sister channel to this channel. This is not the same channel as Frontline Gaming Streams. This is Xbox Frontline News. Over there, I stream games daily. But I purchased this game because I want to give this game a shot. They got the award in 2023 for the worst game, and it's part of the 10 worst games of the year. Trust me, I've seen some pretty bad games. I thought this was graphically, it looked pretty good. I'm not going to say that it was a standout graphically, but I'm trying to figure out, what did these guys expect from this game? I expected a stealth type of game based into the Lord of the Rings world. I don't know, but for $3, man, I'm willing to give it a shot, and we can figure it out together on Frontline Gaming Streams. If you have a Switch 2, Xbox is lining up large sum of games that will make it over. Now, if you have any indication of what is over at the PlayStation right now, you can pretty much bet the farm that those games is going over to Switch 2. All the games that have released on the PlayStation will definitely, in my thoughts, go over to the Switch 2. So you're looking at somewhere from the realm of 10 games that's going over to the Switch 2. And that's going to be a fun romp for anybody that picks up their Switch 2 that hasn't have Xbox games, that don't have access to Xbox games. And we can also start to see the metrics of them versus PlayStation. Or, you know how Xbox does, everybody has to play. So we'll be getting to play cross-play with everybody. Oh my God, Gears is going to be so much fun. I want to thank each and every last one of you port begging ponies for doing exactly what we want you to do. And Xbox games are dominating sales charts, and you guys are the key factor. We appreciate each and every last one of you hating on Xbox and not wanting their games, but nobody listens to you because we know that you buy games, and we appreciate you and your dollars. Hey, listen. Hashtag no PlayStation 6. Why make a PlayStation 6 when we keeping the 5 alive, baby? We're doing this for you. Who did this for you? We did. Xbox games on PlayStation is selling quite well, it seems. Sakana has released the newest monthly sales report for the US. And listen, Forza Horizon 5 is tearing it up with the number 2 spot. This is ridiculous. Indiana Jones is tearing it up in the number 6 spot. Oblivion is number 1. So you have these titles: Oblivion, Forza, Indiana Jones, Call of Duty, and Minecraft. You have number 1, number 2, number 4, number 6, and number 5. This is getting out of hand. Hand over fist, hashtag no PlayStation 6. We're going to run it up on these bums. I'm going to keep the boot on Kong's neck this whole generation. You dudes are finished. You're not making bread. And y'all think that y'all making bread, but the funny part about it is Xbox is going to be in this for the long haul. Hellblade is making its way over to the PlayStation 5. A game that has been out on the Xbox platform for a very long time. Now, I know you guys said that you didn't want this. I know you guys told me that it was a walk-in simulator that you guys didn't care for. But, you know, I told you the original was exclusive to the PlayStation 4 and launched on 2017. Then Xbox went and purchased them, and Hellblade 2 came out on Xbox, and we've been loving it, having a great time since last year. I figured that the game would have came out, in March of this year, but apparently summertime seems the best release for you guys, and I just want to see how the story changes, how it turned from, we don't want that, to, it's releasing. So, the graphics is wonderful. It's not just a walking sim, too. I want to see how the goalpost moves and how it shifts and how it changes. I love the fact that you are scraping and scrambling, Daddy. I see the weakness in you, and I applaud you for being the hypocrite and frauds you are. But Microsoft is going to make sure that this game, along with Gears, runs it up on you bums. Don't be surprised if this thing doesn't launch in August alongside with Gears. The same way they made a Power Pack April, they're going to make a Power Pack August and continue to become Publisher of the Year while raking in the dough and making Xbox Game Pass the one-stop shop for your gaming needs. Because remember, you could bypass this if you just have Game Pass. But your smooth brain dudes won't do that. And God bless you. I love your smooth brains. The takes overs, the breaks over. God MC, me, Xbox Hover. Hey, little Dunny, you ain't ready for war. Xbox too strong for y'all. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, pin to a test. Your chest in a line of fire with that thin-ass vest. Boy, let me tell you what's happening. You don't understand what I'm saying, what I'm rapping. But I got you guys sitting there capping, talking about, King, what just happened? Boy, putting in that work. I thought y'all didn't like that game. I thought that game wasn't cool. I thought that game was trash. I thought it wasn't for you. But look at you now, pulling up. Pull up your stool. Look me in the eyes. Because you's a whole tool. I done told you before, man. We're going to use y'all. What isn't selling, what is sitting there, we're going to get that bread. Senua Saga. Hellblade 2. You don't like it? You didn't want it? It wasn't for you? Wait a second. Hold up. Let's see this.
We're excited to share some news with you on the game. We're so happy to tell you, our fans, that Hellblade 2 will be coming to PlayStation 5 this summer. This version of the game will include some new features, which will also be coming to Xbox and PC at the same time as an update. We have such incredible fans of Ninja Theory on PlayStation, going all the way back to the days of Heavenly Sword, and we're so pleased that we can welcome PlayStation fans back to Senua's story. And so the team have been working hard to optimize Hellblade 2 for both PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 5 Pro to give you the very best experience we can. And we look forward to sharing more details with you soon.
Takes overs, the breaks over. God MC, me, Xbox Hover. Hey, little Dunny, you ain't ready for war. Xbox too strong for y'all. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, pin to a test. Your chest in a line of fire with that thin-ass vest. Boy, let me tell you what's happening. You don't understand what I'm saying, what I'm rapping. But I got you guys sitting there capping, talking about, King, what just happened? Boy, putting in that work. I thought y'all didn't like that game. I thought that game wasn't cool. I thought that game was trash. I thought it wasn't for you. But look at you now, pulling up. Pull up your stool. Look me in the eyes. Because you's a whole tool. I done told you before, man. We're going to use y'all. What isn't selling, what is sitting there, we're going to get that bread. Senua Saga. Hellblade 2. You don't like it? You didn't want it? It wasn't for you? Wait a second. Hold up. Let's see this. Now that we figured it out, it's coming and it's showing up. Now all of a sudden you guys want it? Come on now, you frauds. But listen. Xbox was controlling the whole month of April. You see what happens when they drop some stuff in the whole month of April, control the show. Console come out, have Steam on deck, control the show. You know another big purchase is about to happen. It's the takeover, my man. Your PlayStation is an Xbox. Everything is an Xbox. You're not understanding it. You mess with the wrong people. When Santi and the Dollar told you, if it's about competition, well, let us have competition. Y'all dudes' pockets are too short to compete with the beasts of the East. This is getting out of hand now. This fight ain't even fair. You can't even put out games to compete. This is just a one-sided beating. At some point in time, Kendrick got to take the foot off of Drake's neck. Playboy, when are you going to realize I'm 98% right all the time? At what point are you going to realize this is getting disgusting for you? Merch in the stores. You can't save Kong. Go get that merch, man. Go run it up. Go show these dudes your fandom. Members, we doing it. We banging it out. Pause. Xbox Frontline News. Y'all thought we was going to lose to you bums? Y'all got stuff going on with Bungie. Y'all got a problem child over there. Concord, that was DOA. Marathon, looking the same way. Warriors, come out to play. At what point in time are you going to do that? Because the other day I didn't have time, but I got time today. When is it going to happen, boy? When are y'all going to put up a fight? Oh, we got to wait till October to go see Yo Day for y'all to see some light. It's looking kind of bleak in the streets. Oh, man. But you looking like Meek in the sheets. Talking about, Diddy. Stop the beats. Yo, it's at a point right now, it's just laughable, B. But, yo, this is Xbox Frontline News. If you've seen anything that you like here, hit that like and subscribe.